My micros aren't recording for this entire video, so I'm just gonna have to lay over what I said. So the first thing that I really wanted to do as soon as I got into here was basically just find the song for the level, and I was going for a specific theme. Number one, I want it to be retro styled, and if I can't find it to be retro styled, then I'll just basically make it so that it sounds somewhat similar to a retro style. I ended up choosing Windows 96's Deep Swim. I ended up wanting to make a intro screen, especially since we're going to be using guide triggers. I wanted to make a mobile fix, which I've never done before, and I've also never used guide triggers, so this is definitely going to be a very interesting experience. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention that this is going to be a Super Mario Bros. Theme level. I wanted to kind of make it the intro to look kind of like what you see in the bottom left of the corner, and I think I did a pretty good job. First, I made the background color to exactly what it looked like in the image, and then I added the options trigger to disable the ground. And now the fun part is just filling in everything with a black square for the background of the image. And then I forgot the most important part of this entire level, which is the font. I ended up going with font 11, and then I decided to make the name of the level, which would be Super Geo Bros. I ended up giving each text a group ID, just so that I can turn them visible and invisible again. Here's a cool montage of me doing that. As soon as the beat drop starts for the song, I decided to make everything flash white and then back to its normal color after like half a second. This ended up being a really cool trait that I'm really glad I ended up doing. I also decided to do the same thing with the text because it would just look weird if I didn't. I ended up also adding a few move triggers and making your character visible again. I added the move triggers for the text because it looked super messy if I didn't. This is how it ended up looking like. At this point, I was ready to add the decorations, so I added the orange box around the text first. This is what it ended up looking like. And then after that, I started adding the lucky blocks. Here's what they ended up looking like. And no, I have not added the mobile fix yet. That's gonna take me forever, so I'm just gonna wait until the very last part of this series to do that. Also, I try to make it so that whenever your character made contact with the lucky blocks would go up and down like they do in the original game, but I just couldn't figure out how to do that, so if you know how to do that, let me know in the comments. After that, I decided to make the clouds, which took me quite a bit, but I still did it. And then after that, I decided to add all the bushes and all the other stuff, and then I decided to be done with this day. And in case you guys are wondering, here's how the level looks.